We had a bit of a change of plans.
Oh no! Oh,
Just a little bit.
Rob, unfortunately, is sick. He's got the flu virus that's going around, so we're gonna make some shit up as we go.
improvisation!
So, thanks for the follow, and hello, Onyx Steph. Welcome in. Cedar has graciously agreed to DM a rando one-shot. There is no planning here. We
Nope.
literally randomize D&D Beyond characters, and
We're gonna F around and find out.
we're gonna F
fuck
around and find out.
Or I said fuck around and find out, but you know, you can't say that.
Yeah, we can't fucking swear here, okay?
Oh, well, we can fucking swear here.
There's
Watch
no
your-
goddamn
watch your-
swearing on my fucking channel, people.
Will you watch your fucking mouth?
God damn it, guys. You're making us look bad.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Shit.
Everybody, look at this.
Oh, shit, I didn't turn my lights on.
Frog.
All right.
He's a little bit, he's my little froggy bin that Liz gave me.
So
Love it so much.
we're a little scrambling, but bear with us. We did want to still do something tonight because we are still doing the 10 days of tabletop.
I did my makeup.
And you did your makeup and it looks amazing. Look at those candy cane eyeliners.
Eyeballs. Look at
Freaking
those
amazing.
candy cane eyeballs in those
Candy
little
cane
dots. I just want to lick your face. Blah. I've been
Do
eating a
you
lot
like
of.
I
remember the
needed to
candy
make myself
dots on
feel
the
better.
paper?
I've been eating a lot of candy canes at work, y'all. I'm telling you.
Vince bought a
Candy
box for
canes,
the candy
candy
for the Christmas
canes.
tree, and yeah.
Put them to points and you stab your enemy. Stab, 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 stab.
stab.
One of my favorite songs
It's a great song.
So,
by Jackson.
to start off the night, just a couple of announcements. Obviously, we have our wonderful sponsor, Canadian Dice. Go to canadiandice.ca, use the code THEVACTER, all one word, for 10% off of your dice order. Order by December 10th, and it should be there by Christmas. Canadian Dice is currently in the chat, so if you have any questions, go ahead and shoot them over to Ryan. That's Canadian_Dice in the Twitch chat. And yeah.
Ryan, what's the true meaning of Christmas?
While we wait for Ryan to respond about that,
It's a pagan holiday.
we are also streaming for Extra Life. If you don't know what Extra Life is, first of all, shame on you. And
I didn't know what it was prior to my working with you.
but
so.
you know what it is now.
Is that still under charity?
Fundraiser, I think. Or Extra Life. Extra Life is a wonderful Children's Miracle Network charity. They raise funds for pediatric wards across North America. And you can go to our team page, pick one of the players or DMs that is signed up there, and donate some money to a really great cause. We're currently... Oh, wow. I need to update that note. It's all about October.
I see that.
Oops.
Oops.
It's October every year, all the time.
So we did do some fundraising in October, and we raised over $1,300, which was amazing. So we're just continuing that into December. Hopefully we can get a little bit more money for Extra Life and those kids in need. So it goes towards needed medical equipment and just stuff that the kids can do between appointments, surgeries while they're stuck in hospital. Really, really great cause. I was a MAC kid. There's sick kids up here in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. And I know a couple of our other people had kids that were part of it, or they were part of it themselves. So it is really important to a lot of people here, and just something that we go with. We really appreciate everything that they do. For our 10 days of tabletop, we have our third event is tomorrow. It's called Christmas at Ground Zero. It is a 10 candles system. If you've never heard of 10 candles, I'm sorry. And don't come tomorrow expecting good holiday feels.
If you want that shit, go watch a Hallmark movie.
Yeah. we're all gonna die. Like, carte blanche, it is very unlikely that anyone in the story will survive. Friday, we have Oops All Group Moms at 8:30 with DM Hunter from Warlocks and Waffles. It's actually called The Journey North, but it was created where Artemis, who's over here, will not be the group mom for once.
Because you're not allowed.
I'm not allowed to be the group mom. I'm literally playing a 13-year-old.
Yep.
It is your guys' job to keep me alive.
Oh no, shit! I just said yes to playing that. Fuck.
Yep, you did. Sunday, we have most likely our final episode of Dragonlance over on DM Jeremy's channel. That's at 7. Check out our merch store. It's on Redbubble. There's lots of cool shit there. And everything that we make there goes right back into the channel, into the Discord, into our giveaways. Hey, Aaron. Also, thanks to the lovely Artemis, the first 10 sessions of Mistwalkers and Fixius 5 are now available on Spotify, our iHeartRadio, and Amazon Music. So you can listen to our episodes as a podcast rather than listening as YouTube episodes. Go check us out. Give us a follow, maybe, and, thanks, Artemis.
Thanks to the 19
Artemis.
people who have already listened.
Thank you, 19 people who have already listened. Who are you?
Don't know, but it's coming in from all over the place now, so.
Well, alrighty then. With all that said, I'm going to turn it over to Cedar, who is, again, leading us on a random one-shot, because the original plan, unfortunately, fell through. Which is okay. People get sick, especially in December.
Okay, well, first of all, F's in the chat because I just dropped the rock that I was stimming with, and now I'm sad.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
pick it up.
I can't find it.
Oh no, that's
Is
even
it the
worse.
heart rock?
Oh, I'm just gonna find another rock. Plenty of
Okay.
them over here. This is a good
Don't bend
rock.
over too far because your butt crack's almost showing.
That's okay. It's a good.
Just
butt
letting
crack.
you know. So
It's
we
a
don't
good butt
get
crack.
in trouble.
Demonetized.
Well, we're not monetized anyway. What are you talking?
It's a smooth one. It's not the bean kind of. Yeah. It's not the one, but it's cool and I like it. It's like cool in temperature and it's nice. Ah. How's
I want
everybody
to find
doing?
a
How's
cool
everyone?
rock on our adventure.
Okay. You can roll to find a cool rock.
Okay. Would that be investigation?
Yes.
Nature? Okay, investigation. Oh shit, okay. I didn't roll that good. Hold on. I need to see my modifier to find cool rock.
Thanks for the follow, Princess Lydia. Welcome in. Welcome to the backpack.
Oh,
This is a
actually,
very-
okay, I rolled a 13 because I have a +5.
That's
Do I
not
find a cool rock?
That's not bad. That's not bad. You with a 13, you find a as it's lying there. It is seemingly smooth. It's got kind of a russet tint to it with some white veins. You pick it up. It's not a terribly oversized rock. It's a good sized rock. There is a imperfection in the feel. It's got like a rough patch that's kind of cracked and like a chip is missing out of it. But like other than that, it's like a pretty good rock.
And then it actually reveals my character because I too have a reddish tint with white veins and am not perfect because I am a tiefling.
Oh,
My character, Excelsior, the level 10 rogue tiefling with a criminal background who has the wings feature. Ooh.
Ooh. Do you have a tail?
I do have a tail and it is cute. It has a little heart shape on the butt.
Aw, little heart
for her
shaped,
pleasure.
little pointy.
Yeah, for her pleasure. It's wonderful.
Adorable. I love this. I love this.
And I hold the rock into the sun and I kind of look at it longingly, which probably looks cool cinematically, but very weird to the rest of the party.
I'm sure. that we will get back to this. I decided since y'all like went in there, rolled up and or picked random characters from your character stash, which we all have because we keep making characters because we have problems. And or, we're just creative types that can't stop when we have an idea.
Can't stop,
I
won't stop.
Both.
yes, and the beat as well. Aphi, I'm going to need you to roll a d8 and tell me what you roll. Because I'm making this random. This will be great. We'll learn together.
Where's your sparkle
5.
vomit?
A 5. Okay.
I got too much shit on my desk right now to roll actual dice.
Way to go.
Artemis, roll
I'm
a
working on
d20.
shit.
A D20.
Roll a d20
All right.
and tell me what it is. Straight
All right,
d20.
I'm gonna roll the chicken dice.
Quack, quack. Is there any
15.
music playing? 15?
There is, I just hadn't had it shared, so feel free to listen to whatever music.
Okay. Okay. You roll a 15.
Sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows.
Pass the mashed potatoes! Thank you for loving me. All right. We're using the Game Master's Book of Random Encounters. We have the D8 rolled a 5, so we're going to be in the section of the great outdoors. And dear Artemis, you rolled a 15. You said, this adventure, for those of you at home following along, will be the Boundless Ravine. Pertinent, because we've apparently started outside, according to the rogue tiefling, who've just found a pretty decent room.
It is a pretty good rock.
Okay.
Their characters.
Yes, please.
Okay. I'm playing a Kalashar Totem of the Bear barbarian named Aspen the Surefoot. And yeah, that's all I got. Very quirky, often checks pockets, makes wonderful bread.
I'm really sorry, but I was reading something and I completely
That's
APD'd. I completely APD'd out of there. Could you
That's
give me
fine.
class? I heard the last bits. Class, race, and name, please.
Aspen the Surefoot.
Aspen, Surefoot. Okay.
Yeah. Barbarian.
Mm-hmm.
Kalashar.
Mm-hmm. Excellent.
Enjoys pocket checks and make.
Beautiful. Artemis.
I'm playing Korva, the Lightfoot halfling druid. Circle of the Stars.
Korva. What was your character's name, Maggie?
Excelsior.
Excelsior, Aspen, and what?
We didn't go around and introduce ourselves. Not that people who come here regularly don't know who the four of us are, but
I'm
Hi,
DM Aphi.
Yeah, that's DM Aphi. This is her shit. And that's Artemis. This is
she's
basically
the important one.
Shut the fuck up. I'm important as hell.
I show up sometimes.
You very important. You very important.
I'm
Hey,
the
Raptor.
cool.
You're yeah. So yeah, we can tag ourselves later. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. This is Aphi's shit. That's Aphi the DM. She's pretty amazing. I love her so much. She does some good DMing. She does some good role play, and I adore the work that she's done so far and what she's made of this place. That's Artemis.
She puts up with us.
Yeah, she puts up with us. Artemis also puts
Other
up
side.
with us, and it's the other way on my screen. This is Artemis over here. Artemis is the one who is working basically right beside Aphi and is getting all that shit done and bringing all this shit together. And, you know, being an all-around amazing artist who continues to develop their skills and continue to develop their confidence in their work and, of course, their makeup, as you can see on their face. This is Maggie, another excellent person. I love this bitch over here. Oh my god, I love role playing with this person over here. Oh my god, I'm just so excited to be here. And my name is Cedar the Barefoot, and I'm here.
They like
Yeah, you
baking
are.
bread, and they also like pocket checks.
I do. I like both of those things. Okay, now we've introduced ourselves. We've introduced our characters, but we introduced our characters before ourselves. Guess I'm DMing this wild ride. The Boundless Ravine in the Random Encounters, the Dungeon Master's Random Encounters book. Here we go. All right. This will be interesting. All right. The three of you. Okay. Let's pick a goal. Let's pick a goal. You're on foot right now and you're traveling. Where are you traveling to, the three of you?
To see the wizard.
Goblin Town.
Going to Goblin Town. You're going to Goblin Town. You're going to meet a contact or a friend there in Goblin Town.
Amorphous blob of Gerblin children.
You're trying to make it. You're trying to make it before the longest night, which is tonight. And this is great. If y'all don't know what the fuck we're talking about, go watch the last episode.
Go watch Oops All Gerblins. It just dropped today.
Yeah, go watch that. This is the prequel. It has nothing to do with Gerblins, because apparently there's only one Gerblin here, and it's me. You're heading to Gerblin Town. It is the day of the longest night, and you're trying to get there on time. You feel like you're going to be fashionably late. So, who's excited to go to the longest night festivities, and who is not?
Me.
I'm excited.
I love the Gerblins.
For the rock hunting, etc. Like, I'm here for a nature good time, and I'm kind of curious about what's going to go on in Gerblin Town. I've never been. I've just heard things about it.
Who knows the person you're meeting in Gerblin Town personally? Who adventured with them, and who was it?
I feel like it was Folka.
Yeah, I was gonna say Folka is probably the one who knows. Does Folka adopt a lot of people, or accidentally comes into custody of a lot of people?
I think it's more like because she's this little old lady goblin that people adopt her, and then she ends up saving their ass.
Let's say that one of you tried to help her cross the street one day.
Oh, wasn't me.
It was definitely Korva.
Mm-hmm. That adventure, that's a thing for another time.
I have a feeling that she freaking stabbed me for it too.
Probably in your calf. You have
dumped her coffee on me, one or the other.
She spilled her coffee because you tried to help her, and she was very upset about it.
And then she stabbed me.
Yep, you're making your way along to Gerblin Town. You're following a curving path, trying to find your way into the valley. Have you been to Gerblin Town before?
Excelsior has not. They heard that this party's going to Gerblin Town, and they're like, "Wow, Gerblin Town! I haven't been there, and
I wonder what's there."
They're gonna come to Gerblin Town.
Right on. You're heading to Gerblin Town. You're excited for some festivities and some drinkings and some rumble rousing. Some of you might be wondering how low the ceilings are, but you're following this curving path. You're leading your way away from the lushness of the lushness of the fields and the farms, heading more towards the mountains. But in order to get up towards the mountains, where you're going to find the valley that Gerblin Town is nestled in the snows, you have to find your way first down into the ravines and the crags. You're following this curving path, and it's leading down to a shaded ravine among these sloping foothills. And as you turn a corner, you look down upon the pathway as it curves further downward, and you see what seems to be a derelict rope bridge leading across a small chasm, and it appears to disappear inside of some sort of cave entrance. Those of you who have been here, who have gone to Gerblin Town before, you haven't traveled from this direction before, and you don't recall this being on the list of instructions that Folka specifically sent you.
I don't think this is right.
Did we look at the instructions wrong?
I don't know.
I go to Korva's hands and I try to turn the map upside down, like help them turn it upside down.
You're turning the map over and over, and you followed these directions pretty much to a T. I'm not sure how well Folka writes, and how well you're able to interpret that writing.
very jittery from the coffee and the cocaine.
I was gonna say it took like 5 cups of coffee to be able to decipher it.
What if we just follow the bridge? I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
Path leads down to the bridge. The only way is forward or back.
Well, the only
let's
way is
go.
forward or back, so I think we should go forward.
Let's go.
You start your way down the craggy path down towards the chasm. It is a 20-foot gap with sheer sides separating the beginning of the midway part of the trail where you're currently on and what seems to be, again, this derelict rope bridge disappearing into a cave. You can't see it. You can see even with even it being full daylight, the cave is shrouded pretty heavily in darkness, and the rope bridge just disappears into the mouth of it, swaying very gently in a breeze that you can feel coming from the cave itself, which is somewhat encouraging because this implies that there is a draft where this breeze can come in through to the other side where you are. Let's see. You cannot see the bottom of the ravine, and you're starting to wonder whether or not this bridge might be able to hold you.
Well, I'm the smallest. I can go first.
Okay, if you fall though, do you want to like hold on to this rope that I have, maybe?
If I fall, I'll just turn into a bird.
A what?
A bird.
A bard?
A bird.
Oh, sorry.
I realize
it's
my
hard to
accent
hear
is atrocious.
the
I'm
echo of the
sorry.
ravine. Then it does it echo as I say the echo?
A bird.
A bird.
Oh, I dropped my other stem rock. I grabbed it. It's
I know.
Do you hear somebody? No, it's fine. Okay, well, if you fall, I guess you'll be a bird and we'll be here.
Not being birds.
I might be a bird. You don't know that.
Are you a bird?
If you're a bird, you have to tell me.
I don't. Excelsior stays silent. Just stone-faced.
Make a perception check, everybody. If you're taking in your surroundings at all.
I'm pretending. I'm busy pretending to be a bird.
I'm too aghast that Excelsior might be a bird. Tell us. Legal.
I rolled a 24.
I assume that you're taking in the sight of the bridge.
Yeah.
And Excelsior.
I'm rolling. I gotta do the math. We lost our mathematician. Simple addition is hard. Did you say perception? I rolled a 20 dirty.
Dirty 20. Okay, so you've taken a step back from the conversation and you're like turning your eyes upward, and you yourself looking upon the crags that overlook this ravine that you have found yourselves climbing down into. There are a few spots above that seem like this could be a pretty good setup for an ambush. But it doesn't seem to be that there's anyone around. I mean, that's a weird looking bush up there.
Are there any birds?
Yeah, there's some birds. There's oh geez. There are a couple of magpies fighting over some berries on this weird looking bush. And probably you can hear the cooing of a dove or something, like a fat dove that kind of waddles up and down a driveway in the morning, in the early morning sunlight.
I want to eat one.
You're too busy. You didn't see the bird. You're too busy thinking about whether or not Excelsior is a bird.
I want to eat Excelsior.
And you're taking in the sight of the bridge. Okay, there's Aspen and there's Excelsior and there's Korva, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Just funny. The one who is named Korva is not a bird.
Not a bird yet.
As far as we know. So Korva, you're looking down the bridge, You see that
If you ever
as
already have to tell us.
yeah, the bridge is disappearing into this cave, a massive seam in the wall of the mountain, seeming to be some entrance to a cave system that possibly, based off of what you can see so far, the bridge seems steady, it seems sturdy. It depths you can see up to about 20 feet into the cave. It seems to be attached to something in the darkness, so
Okay, I start
you
crossing the bridge.
okay. Roll a d6.
5.
Okay. Make a dexterity check, please.
15.
Okay. You begin your way carefully along the rope bridge. It does not sway, just slightly it does to your movements, but otherwise it is fairly steady and holding fast. And you slowly make your way towards the entrance across the rope bridge into the cave without an issue.
Okay. I sort of call back. It seems okay, guys.
Seeing that, Aspen just marches.
Make a dexterity check, please.
$11.
All right. You take one step on. You take one step. It seems fine. You're marching your way across this bridge, and you seem to put. You probably put maybe a little bit too much weight on one foot, and the rope bridge abruptly twists underneath you, and you're about to leave the bridge as it twists beneath both sets of your feet. Excelsior, you watch as in horror as the bridge starts to flip and Aspen starts to teeter over the side of the bridge as as Korva. Yes.
I
What?
put my hand out to grab Aspen.
Are you on the bridge?
No, I'm like, my foot is next to the bridge. I was gonna get on next.
Aspen said she marched onto the
Oh
bridge.
shit. Okay.
How far from me is she?
Well, you said you probably made your way nearly 15, maybe 20 feet.
I can gain wings. Use it because I'm a tiefling with wings.
Is it
And
a
can I try to
reaction?
It just says gain wings and fly 30 feet. I don't know if it's a reaction.
So I'm guessing that you already have wings.
Yes, that's my
They're
thing.
just folded.
Yeah.
And you can fly 30 feet in 6 seconds.
Yeah. Could I grab them if they're falling?
So, okay. Excelsior, you see as one moment Aspen was on this bridge and everything was fine, and then you see that she starts to teeter over the side. Her feet leave the bridge. I guess I'm gonna have to also have Korva retroactively make a DC save a dexterity saving throw to try and stay on this bridge that is twirling underneath your feet.
It's like jumping on natural 20, so 23.
I do have danger sense, so anything I can see, I get advantage on dex save.
Can you see yourself?
I mean, I can see the bridge that's now starting to flip.
Okay, make you failed your dex check to walk safely across the bridge.
Yeah, but I'm reaching out to like grab onto the ropes so I don't fall down the ravine.
What ropes?
They said it was a rope bridge.
It's a rope bridge.
Yes.
Ropes and planks.
Oh, so there's no handles.
Mm-mm.
Start then. I was picturing like the Indiana Jones rope bridge.
You know
Temple
what?
Doom.
Let's just make it that one. I dropped my second fucking rock. It's what I get.
No!
I found it.
Cedar.
It went underneath my computer. It's fine. Let's add those ropes. You go ahead and try and make
Okay.
a dexterity check as Excelsior's wings all of a sudden just like whip out in full fan behind them, and they take to the air.
A dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You managed to grab onto the rope edges as both you and Korva are now dangling upside down from the bridge, hanging from your arms.
This is fun, and I'm like swinging it on purpose.
Korva, you're like balanced on your belly along the edge of the rope railing, like like that. And Excelsior, you take flight as you watch them save themselves, and now you are flying over this seemingly bottomless ravine.
Why don't we not spin the bridge?
I continue to rock back and forth, both because it's fun and in an effort to flip us back onto the bridge back.
Does anybody want to assist?
I mean, I'm hanging there, so I might as well.
Okay.
I'm not touching it. If they die, it's their own fault.
I don't know these people. All right.
I just wanted to go to Gerblin Town.
All right. Cool.
Also, now that they know I might be a bird because they saw how big my wings are.
I knew it.
I guess let's make a percentage. Yeah, let's make a percentage roll. Fuck it. Let's go. Let's dip a little bit into 3-5, which is the version of D&D that I was raised on. High or low, Aphi, and you get advantage because you're being assisted.
I
Man, 3.5 tieflings were so fun.
no.
Nah, you don't write the bridge. If you try to make an athletics check, you can probably climb up on the underside of it.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Sure, we'll make it a DC 14.
You want to
Just because
do that?
Just because you're like hanging there. Well, I don't think it would be that too hard for you because you're not hanging just by your hands.
Okay.
19.
Yeah, you both make it up onto the bottom of the bridge, which is completely turned now. The ropes creak and straight as they are twisted quite thoroughly. The railings now underneath you.
That was fun.
Let's go before we actually fall.
Oh, okay.
Forward or back?
I'm not saying that it wasn't fun. I'm just saying we should probably go.
Okay.
Forward or back?
Forward.
Just so as y'all know, we're now off book.
Man.
Oh, how is that any different than Friday?
I had talking points.
Oh, okay. Well, like you do.
That was the only preparation.
What's the inside of the cavern look like?
Dark.
I just sort of wait at the end of the bridge for Aphi, what's your character's name?
Aspen,
Korva, and Excelsior.
So the Surefoot.
So you we'll just say that the two of you are able to keep your footing for now on this bridge, and I assume that the tiefling is flying, that Excelsior is flying. Okay.
I am a tiefling, not a bird.
There is room in the cave for you to do so I think we'll leave it at that. As the three of you progress further and further into the cavern, you are able to. Who's got dark vision?
Question.
I'm looking. I don't think I do because I took flying. No, I do actually. I have within 60 feet of me, treat dim light as bright, darkness as dim light.
Okay.
I don't, so I'll light a torch.
Okay. Aspen, you light a torch and quickly the darkness is expelled as you look around you, and you see that this cave has it doesn't seem to be like a natural cave, but it doesn't seem to be carved. It's not smooth as it would be if it were magically done, or if it had happened naturally via water or erosion. It just seems to be stark, deliberately natural. It doesn't feel like a natural cave, but it's definitely not something that's been made. It's just something that is here. And curiously, the torch that you have lit is only lighting up specifically the space 30 feet around you in all directions. And at the edge of that light, just complete blackness.
Like magical darkness almost.
Make an Arcana check.
Oh, I'm so good at that. That's a 7.
Baby magical. It's dark. Seems fine.
Golden 8.
I'll try rolling Arcana.
Totally maybe magical. I don't think it's
guys.
dark. It's dark.
Do the math. Okay. What's 10 plus 1?
11.
Yeah. I rolled the highest.
You
Yeah,
did
you
roll
did.
the highest.
I know how math works.
Math works so good. You worked the math real good. You worked it over. It doesn't necessarily seem it doesn't. You can tell that at least that it's not that it is not the effects of a spell specifically. Something cast. It is not something that has been cast. It feels somewhat magical, but it doesn't feel like a manufactured spell. You continue on making your way along this cave, and it feels like you've been walking for a while carefully along this rope bridge. Let's make one more dexterity check. DC 12 to maintain your footing and maintain the upside downness of the bridge.
15.
16.
21.
You're flying.
Oh fuck. I messed up.
Just save the roll without the dex.
Yeah,
for
12.
for the next one. Save the 12.
I eat the
You're making your way along. It feels like that you've been walking much longer than it seemed that this rope bridge should be. Either this rope bridge has been drawn fairly tightly. Otherwise, like if it was so long, it would definitely be more bowed in the center, but or at least you should feel like you should be like traveling downwards and back upwards, but it just seems to have a somewhat slack straightness to it, a levelness that does not seem to match with the length that you are experiencing of it so far.
The entire way, once it goes beyond like half an hour crossing this bridge, I begin asking a recurring question about every minutes. Are we there yet?
Are you there yet?
I don't know. I've come along with you because I thought you knew where we were going. You had the map and all of that.
I don't have a map. I don't know how to read maps.
I look over at Korva.
I've never been this way before. I usually go the other way around.
Then why did we go that way?
It was longer. It was going to take too long. We were trying to get there before the party starts.
I feel like we're going to be late to the party.
It's called making an entrance.
No, it's called... I mean, those things are different. I would know. I have dropped out of many a ceiling doing the splits.
I heard that they have these really good potato soup there, and I really want it.
I do love a good potato soup. They also have some good rocks in this area.
So, what do we see if we turn around and look behind us?
At this point, if you turn around and look behind you, you see the bridge You see the bridge in front of you, the bridge behind you, trailing off, and then at 30 feet, a cut of blackness behind you. It almost feels like it's not a cylindrical cave because you still have this seam, this chasm, this ravine that is beneath you. You can't see more than like a 30-foot radius, 30-foot diameter, or sphere almost, of light that is being cast by the torch Aspen is holding. You can see the ceiling because that's only maybe 20 feet above you.
Are there any bats in here?
Perception check.
I do not count as a bat or a bird.
25.
It's quiet. It's very quiet. The only sound is the sound of the rope creaking and your movement and your breathing, and also the flapping of the tiefling's wings. Tiefling Excelsior's wings.
Not a bird nor bat.
Mm.
It's good because you have to tell us if you're a bird.
There's no reply.
Are we there yet?
Are we there yet?
No, I don't know where you're going. You continue to walk. Continue and walk. It's probably been about 45 minutes. You carefully making your way along this rope bridge. Let's make one more DC 12 dexterity check.
Oh, I don't have to make that.
14. 14.
15.
Okay. You maintain the upside downness of the bridge and maintain your footing. Seemingly kind of used to the dip and sway, much like the calculated steps that one takes on a balancing beam.
Question: is there a breeze coming from either direction now that we're like in the middle of the cave?
Yes. You can feel a distinct draft coming from in front of you and passing by.
Okay.
What does it smell like?
It smells moist. It smells wet. It smells like pine.
What check would I have to make to fart silently and not loudly while Korva is smelling?
I'd say like a constitution, because constitution has to do with your body as well as your innards and such. So I think squinching your butthole muscles. Actually, we can make that like an athletics check if you want. We'll make it an athletics check, or we can make it a constitution saving throw.
I just openly fart.
Everybody make a constitution saving throw against the fart.
Okay.
You don't have to do it, Aspen, because it's your fart.
Okay. You gotta like your own brand.
You don't gotta like it. You're just
a 12.
I rolled a 13 to fart. To not fart.
To not fart. You don't fart, but Aspen does, and it echoes. All of a sudden, a very like. This is a sound. This is not a silent but deadly. It is a deadly and loud.
Yeah,
it echoes.
The loud one.
It
full cheek clapping.
Can you play the fart? Can you play the fart noise?
Question: What are you wearing as a barbarian?
See, that's what makes it better because I'm wearing like a kilt. So the kilt just like, kind of like flaps.
Yeah,
that's what I imagine happens if Aggie farts too. You know, because he always wears the kilt.
Instead of a cloak of billowing, it's a kilt of billowing.
Yeah.
Came for the D&D and stayed for the fart jokes.
I take the dash action.
Okay, you dash
in the air.
You dash in the air forward, leaving behind the torchlight as the darkness completely envelops you. I am assuming your speed, regular speed, is 30 feet, right?
Yeah.
You travel 60 feet with your dash action, right? No. Yeah, it's double,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
You travel 60 feet. You are now 30 feet away from the sphere of light. You are in complete dimness. And the second that you are completely out of the light's touch, 10 feet into darkness, 20 feet into darkness, 30 feet into darkness, you suddenly realize how loud it was. How loud that silence was. Because there's now something very quiet.
Or did we go to the quiet place and not the Gerblin Town?
You
What?
suddenly are able to hear. You hear a.
Do we hear it? Came through the mic if you made.
I'm trying to make the noises. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I hear pasta.
It's like a clicking sound. But like a. Nah.
No? Or like a rattle.
Or like the clicking sound from the creepy things in Last of Us 2.
I have no idea what that is, but probably. It's like the sound that
My cat's a bird.
It's the sound that a wood bat makes against what you can imagine what a wood bat would sound like if it smashed into a basketball hoop pole.
Oh my god, I thought you said wood bat. I'm like, what's a wood bat? Is that like a kind of bat? Like, would I know what
A
this is?
baseball bat.
Yeah, I was like, damn, people know a lot of animals. What the fuck is a wood bat?
Pasta can hear you guys, by the way.
So
I said,
Look at her.
what the fuck is a wood bat?
we don't hear that in the circle of light, right?
No.
Darkness.
Can you hear that?
Nope.
That's interesting. I have like some very intense noise cancellation shit going on here.
Yeah. I couldn't even hear you tapping on the froggy. No.
Ah,
Nope.
that's actually quite cool. That's kind of cool though.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. That.
Pasta was very confused by that noise.
She
Pasta's
was.
eyes. Look at her eyes. Pasta flipped out. Pasta, come get us. We're trapped in the cave. Pasta,
You hear a clicking noise, Excelsior.
Yeah.
But it's very deep kind of like a throaty kind of like
What?
Like if you know when you cluck your tongue against the roof of your mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it infernal?
No.
I think I know what language this is, and I'm scared out of character. But I mean, I used my movement and bonus action, so I just kind of gotta wait here, and I just like freeze. I'm just gonna pretend that I'm frozen.
You're gonna freeze.
I can't.
Okay.
I have no more movement. So
Okay, well, when you say freeze, do you stop flapping your wings? Because if you do that, you're going to plummet.
Is the rope bridge beneath me?
I assumed not, because there's a ceiling between the bridge and like I thought you were like I would assume you're just to the side of it.
What happens if I stop flapping my wings? Because
you will plummet.
okay, I'm just gonna flap them quietly, like when you're just like paddling in a pool to stay afloat.
Okay.
Like that.
Cool.
I'm glad that Cedar reminded me that I was flying.
When you said freeze, I was like, okay, you plummet. Okay, you plummet then. Aspen and Korva, the Excelsior has very suddenly and quickly left you all left the two of you behind.
Who's
And
the
once they leave the light, you can't hear the flapping of their wings anymore.
That was rude.
Come back, you idiot!
You don't hear that, Excelsior. Are you guys still walking?
Yeah.
Or have you paused? Okay. If you're remaining still, Excelsior, I'll say that you slowly begin to come into view as the circle of light seems to seems to envelop you slowly from behind, taking in your flapping wings. The second that their wings touch this light, you are able to hear the flapping of the wings again, and as the light completely envelops them, and they're within the bubble again of light. You can hear them flapping. You can hear them breathing. You can hear them trying not to fart.
Okay. We have to stay together. Nope. We have to stay in the light. We have to stay together. Okay?
You're the one that ran off. Well,
Somebody
flew off.
farted and it smelled really bad. But you know what's even Oh my god. Now it's
Sorry. I fart when I'm nervous. I'm sorry.
I hold my hand out to Aspen.
Put my gum in her hand.
Flick it over the hedge.
Okay.
Does it make a sound if it falls?
The gum falls and falls out of the light.
And it does not make a sound. I say, see, we have to stay in the light because anything that's not in the light, it doesn't exist. It's bad. Freaking out, man. Freaking out. We gotta go to Gerblin Town. We gotta get through this. Before the clickers get us.
Clickers?
You don't know what the clickers are?
The what?
Do I know what? They're the monsters in the darkness that go.
Why are you
Does that
making
sound
horse
familiar?
hooves sounds?
What?
Why are you making horse hooves noises?
I don't know what a
you do
horse
that
is.
with coconuts.
What's a coconut?
Some weird fruit thing. I don't know.
Oh.
What's a horse?
Four-legged.
I don't think I've. Whatever. But there's something in the darkness, and if we're in the darkness, then we're with. Hold on, just give me a second. Excelsior takes a moment. They stop flapping their wings, and then they remember they're flying again. They start flapping.
Well, you stop flapping your wings. You immediately plummet halfway down. You plummet down, and your bottom half is now underneath the light, the sphere of light.
No.
You're like half in, half out before you remember. Your ass is in the darkness. Your face is up in the light.
My ass is normally in the darkness, but this is besides the point.
Well, actually, yeah. Since
Usually ass up, but whatever.
Right before, so I assume that you're going to try and flap to get your body all the way in the light again.
Yeah.
When you come as you're ascending, you feel something nudge or something brush against your boot, and as you're flying up back into the light.
My boot or my butt?
Your boot.
Okay. I go. I pull my feetsies up and I say, "We have to stay in the light." Okay.
Your gum, Aspen, is stuck to the bottom of Excelsior's boot.
Look what happened! Take it back! It has cooties!
That's weird.
How does... Okay, do you believe me now that we gotta stay in the light? I wish I could say that was some sort of magical sleight of hand that birds can do, but no, it wasn't.
Wait. I need to check something.
Okay.
And I grab their ankle and pull the gum off and put it back in my mouth. Yeah, it's just mine.
You don't want to know where those. Actually, I do fly around quite a lot, but
Yum.
me characters that Noom.
Yep. That is your genre
Yeah.
of character.
And what characters with what hair? Excelsior also has white hair, if you imagine it.
What
It's gorgeous. It's billowing behind them
course.
as they fly.
do you guys
It's
do?
very floofy. Excelsior is still freaking out. Just like
Let's
saying,
keep walking. Like, we can't just stand here.
no, we gotta keep going. We're going to Gerblin Town because Gerblin Town's where it is all around Gerblin Town. You know what they say.
If you want, I can make us a bit quieter if you're really
No.
worried about it.
I'm not worried about. No, the quiet is outside. We are the. No. Can you make it smell better? Actually.
Prestidigitation, you can.
I got Druidcraft. That's all I got, kid.
Can you just make a breeze?
You can conjure a breeze.
Can you
Yeah,
put it out into the darkness? The fart.
I'm sorry, I'm nervous.
You could. Shouldn't have stopped at that taco stand.
Oh, but the tacos, they were so good. They were made out of giant wasps
Crunchy.
and cactus. Napales.
I like tacos.
I know you ate like 25 tacos.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, the sauce was not spicy enough though.
I don't dream, but those were dream tacos.
They were pretty good tacos. I've had tacos all over the place. And do you normally eat spicy food, Aspen?
I'll eat anything.
Druidcraft flowers and a breeze and make it smell like Febreze.
Yep.
Oh my
no.
gosh, what if we made Breeze in the Mistwalkers game in Athelstan? They created a company of air fresheners because you're part druid and it could be Febreze.
Aphi's like, God damn it.
It's a breeze.
There, now it's not copyrighted.
We thought about Ath Breeze, but it was not gonna work.
Yeah.
It sounded more like Ass Breeze.
Yeah.
Breeze was for it, but Athelstan was not.
Mhm.
Mino thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
It's a good idea. Thank you, Twitch.
You're making your way. You're making your way.
Downtown.
Walking fast.
Faces
But
passing, I don't
gas is
know.
passed.
But you're still on this bridge.
Can I? Did you light a torch with what?
Tinderbox?
Okay. Do you have the light spell, Korva?
Hang on a second. Let me look at my freaking spells because I didn't
A
look
druid?
that close when I
No.
grabbed them. I don't
No.
think I do.
Light is like a bard or wizard spell or
I
something.
think you might get it as Circle of the Stars, though. I forget what you get, even though I play
I'm
one
looking
every
right now.
Monday. You
Tush,
can get
tush trumpet.
that would be a good spell. Don't know. They have like the Stinking Cloud. They do have Stinking Cloud. I remember.
No, light is not one of the ones that I get.
that. Okay.
Oh, that's Maggie, y'all. The very obviously Steve Rogers with tattoo fan art is Maggie.
Yeah, I don't have a problem. That's not totally how I met Aphi either. Was through Marvel roleplay. Okay. I am going to. Okay, I don't know how this works. What if I put a mirror out and try to reflect the light of the torch ahead of us? Is that a thing I can do?
You want to send mirror signals into the darkness?
I just want to see what happens if I put a little light outside. What happens?
I'm trying to think how this would work.
I don't know if it would work.
I don't think it would because it's just fire. It's just a single.
Does the mirror just get really hot?
Are you putting it in the fire?
No, I'm just putting it above the fire, trying to aim it, do a light puzzle.
It doesn't seem to break through the darkness.
Okay, since did you tell us what you heard out in the darkness?
I said the clickers, the monsters, the clickers.
So Korva snaps her fingers and the torch goes out.
Why would you do that? Except you
Okay.
can't hear me, I assume. Now
a
this
little
gives me
wet.
meaning to silent, but deadly.
Immediately, the light, when you snap your fingers and the light goes out, the first thing you hear is, "Why would you do that?" by Excelsior, and the fart at the same time, the fear fart, and then immediately followed by a veritable chorus of clicking, of clacking, like wooden spoons smacking back into each other. It's like echoing throughout the cave, and it's much louder than it was when you were just alone there.
I use my staff of what the fuck is this? My staff of woodland something or other, and I use one of the charges to use speak with animals.
Okay, you cast speak with animals.
Do I hear anything that sound like now that I can talk to animals?
Please count as an animal.
I go back to hold somebody's hand. I assume Aspen's.
I
Would you
hold
hold
on
my
to
Nope,
Excelsior's
it does
hands.
not. It does not
As I fly along.
count as an animal. As the
Rude.
darkness persists and the clicking persists, you start to feel like there's movement on the bridge.
Have you ever done like walking farts? Like every step, there's a little bit of a
Yes.
toot.
Yeah.
That's what's happening right now.
You're still walking in complete darkness.
Yeah.
Okay, great. You feel ahead of you. You can feel it beneath your feet. The bridge, like another set of footsteps.
Can I put my
First, it's like
torch back
slow. Sure, if you want. Let's, in complete darkness, let's try and make some sort of a check.
Can I just snap my fingers and turn it back on with my druidcraft? Because it says I can light one as well as put one out.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, so I do that.
Otherwise, I'd say a sleight of hand check. Cool. You do that. Immediately, silence, and the movement ahead of you stills.
Why did you do that? You know I can't see in the dark.
I can't either. I'm trying to figure out how the fuck we get out of here, though, and obviously this isn't doing the trick.
When you come back,
I'll say a retcon too. Now, because that reminds me, because you can see somewhat dim in full darkness. You couldn't see exactly what was in front, but there was definitely a figure about 45 feet ahead of you.
I don't like
There.
that at all.
Excelsior. But now that it's full light, you can't see past the light.
when the torch comes back on, you just hear Excelsior screaming. Just like it was like mid scream too, like you just like paused a video and then it's just
Are you on the bridge now? Or are you still flapping?
I landed on the bridge to hold Aspen, just like I tried to grab their hand and then like the thing where you like just like climb somebody like a tree, except Aspen is small.
Dexterity
and I'm
check.
large. Dexterity check. Okay, I rolled a 12 before, so that's a 20. That would be
If it meets, it beats.
It's a 17.
And I will ask the same of Aspen with disadvantage because you now have a tiefling on top of you.
A dexterity check or a saving throw?
Well, it said the initial encounter said check to maintain balance.
Do you need one from Korva too?
Sure.
I got 13.
Meets. I mean, it beats.
Okay.
15.
23
It
and
beats.
13.
You manage somehow to maintain the upside downness of the bridge.
I just imagine there's a lot of flailing going on right now.
Yeah, it's like swaying and the ropes are
nerve
creaking.
farts. And nerve
It's
farts.
like
God damn
Stop.
it, Cedar. Why did you teach her how to use that?
Because it's the best. That's not voice mod. What do you want from me?
It is, actually.
Oh yeah, well that's true. I told her about it. I didn't teach her how to use it. I just taught her how to connect it to her Discord. Okay, I taught her how to use it.
Yeah, exactly. You taught her how to use
What do we
it.
want? More farts. We should rename this episode Farting Around.
Fart around and find out.
Yeah,
around and
fart
find
around and find out.
There we go.
Fart around and find out. This is the best. I you know what? I feel like we haven't had enough of recently fart jokes because we've been too busy having so many feelings, and Athelstan would not lower himself to fart jokes because he never got to have fart jokes.
Does he fart?
Probably. I mean, everybody farts.
I thought birds can't fart because they can't make
Athelstan
gas.
is not a
Athelstan's not a
bird, though?
bird.
No, but you said everybody farts. I'm like, well, if he was a bird, he wouldn't fart. But if he was a bird, he would have to tell me.
Can birds not fart?
I don't think they can burp or fart because that's why you shouldn't give them like grain.
What happens when they have gas buildup? Do they just explode like in Shrek?
Yes.
Actually, yes. Yeah. That's why you cannot give birds like a lot of bread. and
No.
There was a person who would put yeast outside. I forget. I think it was at a college campus, and they kept killing birds doing that.
That's first.
So don't do that.
Gross.
Don't. So this is a PSA. Please do not give birds bread. You can give them different seeds. So you can go to a nature store, or do that. Get them good things, not bread. Please don't explode birds.
They lack the stomach bacteria that builds up gas in their intestines.
So we know that Aspen
more you
is
know.
not a bird, basically.
They tried to say. So they're saying that what birds are a descendant of dinosaurs. Does that mean the dinosaurs didn't fart? How can we tell that? The fucking dinosaurs have been dead forever. How are you supposed to fucking tell what their anal glands are like? What the fuck?
We just need a sample that perfectly is a dinosaur's ass.
It is believed that modern-day birds are the evolutionary descendants of dinosaurs, and generally speaking, birds don't fart. They lack the stomach bacteria that builds gas up in their intestines. But then dinosaurs were pretty diverse. They were meat eaters like the fearsome T-Rex, and they were giants like sauropods that only ate plants. Possible that vegetarian dinosaurs had the gut bacteria necessary to break down these fibrous plants and produce gas.
I turned the torch off again.
No.
Roll the fart. You turn the torch off again. Okay, you turn the torch off again. Excelsior, you are perched upon Aspen, much like a bird, but totally not a bird. And ahead of you, you see a figure now only 40 feet in front of you, 35 feet. You see another figure 10 feet behind that. Figures moving on this bridge. You can feel the bridge moving beneath your feet, all three of you. You feel it moving. You hear the clicking, the clicking, the clicking, the echoing of the fart, the clicking, the clicking, the clicking, the clicking.
I cast Guiding Bolt down, like, straight ahead of me.
This seems like a bad idea.
Probably, but it's a one-shot. I don't care.
Where's my butt in juxtaposition to Aspen's face?
Please don't fart into my mouth.
We're not doing that.
I'm not gonna do your mouth. That is gross.
I assume you had climbed her after you had grabbed her hand. So I'm assuming
that
your
I'm,
butt
on
is
her shoulder.
your butt is facing away. There goes a fucking dice. What is going on with my leg?
I rolled a 22 to hit.
Oh,
disadvantage because it's full dark.
That's even better.
So it's still a 22.
Okay,
Yeah.
high or low? Oh shit.
Low.
Roll damage, please.
Oh no. We're good. I don't know.
I gotta check and see how many hit points this would have.
15 points of damage. Radiant damage. And the next attack against this target has advantage if they are still alive. As they light up like a Christmas tree. Hi, Kiwi. Hi, Charlie.
Where is he? Where is he?
Over there.
I cannot see him. Tell
Charlie.
him hello. Tell him hello.
Maggie says hello.
I'm your biggest fan.
Okay. All right. So, you cast Guiding Bolt and attack the darkness. You didn't see these figures, by the way. I hope you know that.
Uh-huh.
Yep. You shoot this Guiding Bolt into the darkness. And it seems to strike. And very suddenly, the cavern is lit. What color is your Guiding Bolt?
I'm gonna say light blue.
The cavern
why
is
not?
lit nearly completely in light blue as this light travels on and on in front of you and on behind you as the rope bridge snaps because you shot the bridge.
Sounds about
Which
right.
it is falling. You see it falling because it's now lit up, as you say, like a Christmas tree. You see one end of the bridge disappear into the darkness as the other end, the end that from the split, starting to dip downwards. And you start to feel the very familiar pull of gravity.
I asked to defy gravity.
Okay, so because
You think you'll try defying gravity?
Yeah, I have alert. I'm never surprised.
so can I
You
hit-
totally expected this. This is one of the
Yeah.
thousands of scenarios that could have taken place. This is one of them. You're not surprised.
Can I fly?
Yeah, I guess. Sure. Anyway, go ahead, Korva.
So can I hit Aspen with polymorph and then turn myself into a bird?
And you do... I don't know. DM Aphi, can one do that within 6
Can I concentrate
seconds?
as an animal?
I
Range is 60 feet.
think you can concentrate.
I thought back in 3.5 you had to have a certain level to be able to cast while in wild shape and or cast
No,
and then take
So
wild shape.
that's a certain kind of druid, but
Yeah.
if I cast it beforehand and then turn myself into a bird.
Concentrations you've already cast in normal form remain. Any features you have in your normal form are retained whenever you transform,
Yeah.
such as... Okay.
According to Jeremy Crawford, you can concentrate while in wild shape.
Cool.
Okay. So
All
I
right.
turn
Thanks for the sub, Jer.
What is the casting time of polymorph?
one
and
action.
6 seconds. Okay.
Yep.
Y'all are
And then-
y'all are falling for at least 6 seconds. What kind of bird do you change?
It's a very exciting
Aspen
6
into.
seconds.
What kind of bird
So
do you
much
change
farts.
Aspen into?
An
So-
oversized
An
oversized starling.
There's no more farts as you become a starling because your gut
So,
does
like, the
not have the
fart-
bacteria necessary.
The fart
just, like-
stops like midway out,
Yeah.
and I have a tummy ache.
Yep.
Oh.
You have a little bird tummy ache, a starling tummy ache. What kind of bird do you what do you change into in your wild shape, my friend? Goldfish.
No. God,
We're
no.
practically gods.
No, I'm gonna turn into a mourning dove.
Okay. You're all flapping now. Saved from falling into wherever.
The intelligence
As-
of a bird.
Mm.
The bridge the bridge falls away taking with it the light. And Excelsior, you can see in the darkness 2 flapping figures, and that's it.
Flipping around in circles
around your head, bumping into you, squawking, complaining about a tummy ache, but you can't understand them.
Do I understand her in my bird form?
Yeah, because for one thing, you can't speak with animals less than 10 minutes ago.
My stomach hurts. Why am I so small? Why is it so dark? Why am I a bird? Oh God, I didn't tell them I was a bird. What up? I can't fart. My stomach hurts.
You just hear, like, back from the morning dove. Look, I didn't know what else to do. You were falling, okay?
Who the fuck was that? It's so dark.
I was a little worried that this wouldn't be interesting or particularly relatable since it is taking place in December, but it's like not generic winter holiday-esque. But we've been just telling a bunch of fart jokes and shit, so it just works. Your intelligence is currently a 2.
Yep.
Excelsior, Excelsior, it is dark. There are birds that are flying around your head in circles, bumping into your eyes and screaming. And you're flapping. It's very dark.
Can I make a wisdom saving throw to see if I realize these are the people I'm journeying with, or if I'm having
an intelligence check, I guess.
An intelligence check to see if I'm delusional.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Look, I didn't know what else to do. You were falling off of a fucking bridge, okay?
I'll say that,
Is it a save or a check?
You can't hear the clicking.
I rolled is it a save or a check?
An intelligence check? To see if you're crazy?
Okay. 6.
You might be crazy, but you might not be crazy. Things are weird right now. That leftover fart smells real bad.
You know the one opera song, the one about the sad man's clown? I can't pronounce it even though I
yes.
Italian. It's like Paganelli's, like the opera thing was when something really sad happens. I imagine that, and I'm just free falling for a moment before I start flying, and there's just like birds bumping into me, and it's really dramatic and poetic as the bridge fibers are swirling around us. It's like a full-on anime moment.
Yeah, just literally. Like in a cartoon.
Yeah, and I try to like go towards the bottom because I assume we're falling.
You're flapping.
Yeah, I'm flapping, but like
you're not falling. You're flapping. You're treading air.
Yeah.
Unless you want to stop flapping.
No, I'm just gonna keep I'm gonna keep going. I look at the birds and I'm like, either I'm crazy or these are or you know what? These birds, they're coming with me. And I look at the birds with determination. I swallow my fear and I go on.
Oh, you're gonna swallow the birds.
Which would be interesting because I have 1 hit point. So with that compression, I explode into your throat and not in the fun way.
Don't swallow the birds. I do not swallow them.
Oh my god. Just keep flapping.
Bird.
Keep flapping. Keep flapping. No, it's a starling and a dove, not a swallow.
A mourning dove. They're these obnoxious little things that live outside my house.
Maybe they're lost adventurers who got stuck on the way to Gerblin Town.
Starlings are the ones that like fly in those giant formations, right?
Yes, and they're very cute, and they're little clowns, and they're adorable. I love them.
Sky clowns.
So, everybody thinks that they're pests, but they're not. They're so cute.
So I'm trying to make starling formations with the other 2 birds, and it's not working.
No.
I would, like, just to keep you calm in your bird form.
I gotta poop so bad. Wait, I'm a bird. I just poop.
Where does the poop land?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
It falls.
Does it make a sound?
It made a sound when it left their butt. It was it was less. It was more of a spray, to be honest with you. But yeah,
I don't understand how birds work. Besides the fact
I
that
fucking love D&D, man. So stupid.
this is
this is what Rob would have
some
wanted,
episodes-
right? This is
Some
what Rob would have
episodes
wanted.
you're flying around in circles as birds, pooping on stuff. Other episodes, you're beaming people in the head with apples. You know,
I thought like I was about to say I was like I can't wait for Jeremy to see some of this on the VOD or whatever, but I just realized he's in the chat.
Everything's fine.
Oh man, I love this. I love my life. I'm crying. I am I'm a professional DM and entertainer.
This is the peak of professionalism, as Tag
It's
Natalia
no,
would
it's
have-
the
this is
beak.
peak D&D. This is what
No,
people
it's-
come here for.
It's the beak. It's the beak D&D.
Yes,
Fart around and flap away. So y'all
Yeah.
are flapping in the darkness.
Is there like?
Just circling around
Can
the
I-
tiefling's head now.
Can I try to like go in and? Is there like any other direction the wind's coming from, or just from the same direction that we assumed?
Now that you're now you're paying attention, you can't feel the breeze.
Oh, that's fucking sus. I'm gonna try to. Okay, I try to like direct the people that we're with, and I'm gonna make a left to just see if there's like a wall or something. Because there was a wall, I assume, before.
There was
Or
a
no?
seal. You were able to see a ceiling.
Okay.
And
If I
yeah, you were. Yeah. The way I described it, yeah, you were. There was like a ceiling.
yeah,
So-
like a tunnel.
Yeah, kind of like a tunnel. Okay, so you're gonna pop you're gonna pop a right or a left. Excuse me.
Yeah, left and see if the wall's still there.
You're gonna swing a left and you're gonna go straight.
Yeah,
In the
just like I
darkness?
have my hand out so I don't just like immediately fly into the wall with my face.
Okay, you've got your hand out. You're doing that thing.
Yeah.
And you're still doing it. You should have felt the wall by now.
Oh no. If I look back, do I see anything? Back as in I look to my left again because that would be where we came from.
Would it?
Yes, I know how directions work, kind of.
You look dark.
Okay, I look all around me. I do an air spin. I look beautiful as the sad clown music plays.
It
Well,
dark.
this tiefling is doing air acrobatics with two fucking birds circling around their head.
Yeah, it's distinctively two birds that can't see in the dark. You're doing this twirl, and though you can see in darkness and as if it were dim light, it's just nothing. It's just dark. No ceiling that you can see. No walls that you can see. It's dark.
There ain't even any bugs in here?
Perception check, I guess.
Bug check.
Bug check.
This is 6. Okay. 6 plus 5, 11.
Looks clear.
Oh, what am I gonna do with these two separate blocks of insect repellent?
The only thing you can distinctly see in this dim light are these bird figures that are now, I don't know if they're still circling your head or not, or if you ducked a bit around them.
I don't know what they're doing.
Circling your head.
Yep.
Okay.
Gotta
Okay.
fart so bad again. I gotta fart so bad again. I'm really hungry.
Why are you
Just
just
poop.
saying my thoughts?
You still thinking about those crab raccoons?
I forgot about them, but now I
Yeah.
remember.
Imitation crab and cream cheese.
Yeah. Okay. I am going to. Do you want to do something stupid? I mean, like Trying to do smart things isn't working. So what if I do something stupid?
I was gonna say, have you seen us tonight?
Okay, I'm gonna take. I have a signal whistle in my pocket.
A what?
A signal whistle, just like a whistle. Like it
Okay.
just plays a one note, and I go, toot.
You go toot?
Yeah, on the
Okay.
whistle.
You toot.
Anything happen? Can I sound where things are, like the walls? I don't know. Am I a bat? Probably not. Maybe the birds can. I don't know. If birds work.
Okay, you toot the whistle. Toot.
Does the wall sound close? Does any wall sound closer, or does it sound like I'm just in a vacuous? Everything's far away.
I'm trying to physics this out in my brain pan here. Do you have experience in echolocation?
I'm not. I'm a tiefling, so I don't think so.
It sounds
know.
like it's okay. How about this? Like I think there's distinctive sounds of it, like a difference of there'll be a difference of sound if you're blowing that toot toot in a small space or a big space.
Yeah.
It feels like a really big space.
Yeah. Okay. Do the birds know anything?
I don't know if they can be.
Gotta poop. I have an intelligence of 2 right now. Not that
Okay,
it
I
was
got
a huge
another.
improvement, but
Okay. I have approximately 6 signal whistles in my pocket right now. I drop one of them and see if it makes a sound when I drop it. Like how far down it is. Like I count the seconds.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
It doesn't hit the bottom.
17.
I see the glint
18,
of something shiny and I fly after it.
I like dive bomb after them and sort of like
You
nudge them out of
don't-
the way.
For one thing, you don't. I do like the initiative, but you don't because it's dark, full dark, and you are not a bird that can see in the dark.
You are a bird.
There is nothing to make this whistle shiny.
But I would have heard the wind going through the whistle
That is
as it
true.
descended. That's what I'm chasing.
Okay.
It's another bird. It's a
Another
friend.
bird.
Okay. You, Excelsior, watch as one of the birds just.
Dive bombs.
Mm-hmm.
The other one
And-
rolls their eyes and goes after that bird.
And the other bird follows immediately after. What do you do, Excelsior? You are now seemingly alone.
I follow the birds.
Okay. Not even the moment you decide to take this dive bomb to fly straight down, face first, full chest, head empty. You smack into a hard surface, down to 0 hit points, and you poof back into your regular ass self. I'm not sure how it works with polymorph. How many hit points do you have too? No, I mean with wild shape.
Me, 1.
Okay, you also smack into a hard surface and poof
As soon
back
as
to
I
your normal
hit, I
self.
fart.
And Excelsior, you also smack into this hard surface, but you do not. You only take you take an owie, not even a not even. Yeah, you take 1 hit point worth of owie damage. And you are sitting. Drop my rock again. I'm gonna pick up this rock.
No.
You are sitting now on a flat surface.
Pasta.
Hey, look what I found. I pat it.
It's solid. It's solid.
We didn't need no stinking bridge.
Hell, if I would have known that, I would have just let you fall.
Thanks.
Look, I never said that I was smart, okay? I just said that I was trying to protect you.
Okay.
Is anybody, y'all are sitting on the floor in complete darkness. On a floor, on a hard surface, in complete darkness.
You got your torch there? I'll light you again.
Yeah, I got a torch.
Okay. As soon as she takes it out, I just like snap my finger and light it.
You snap your fingers, and the torch ignites, revealing that we're going to break.
All right, we'll be right back.
Yay.
Hi, back.
I'm front.
You're right. I am mad at you.
Anyway, the torch is lit. The
Arthur did it too.
the light casts around you. And you find yourself, all three of you, crouched upon this surface, this solid flat surface. It is the bridge.
Still suspended or on the ground?
Suspended. The light, a circle around you. You see the cave ceiling, the sides.
We just fucking Groundhog Day ourselves.
I don't know.
Can I make an Arcana check or a History check to know if something like this has ever happened before? That like adventurers woke up at the start of a cave that they were exploring in.
Go ahead.
Could somebody roll a dice? I'm eating a crab rangoon downstairs.
I rolled a 19, so do with that as you will.
There are some places in the world that are best not traversed. Sure. There are some places where people instead just fart around and find out. There are some places that appear on the journey that they weren't expecting. There are some turns that we did not mean to take. And there are some points in our lives where there's improvisation.
Are my friends birds? Still?
No, they are in fact back to their regular selves because they brained themselves on this bridge.
I turn to my friends and I say, somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed.
I have a
And then I look
confession
back
to
into the
make.
abyss. Yeah?
I was a bird for a short period of time.
I'm aware,
I was waiting
but
for the
thanks for
part.
telling us.
I was
Why were
waiting
you a
for the
bird?
part.
I don't know.
Yes.
It just happened all of a sudden.
Yes, Arthur, these are the days of our lives.
I step up to Aspen and I say, what's your favorite color?
Green?
I shake my head in disgust.
Any call-outs can we get in here tonight?
I check my pocket for this rock.
It's there.
Does it look different?
Nope. Still that same russety scarlet with white veins, much like yourself.
It represents me on a spiritual level. I love Pasta's tail.
Yeah, she's being obnoxious right now.
Mm-hmm.
Can I help you? You are not a mountain goat.
Yes,
That's
she
a-
is.
That's
You
a bird.
see this little asshole? Like, she's just...
That's a fucking bird if I've ever
So
seen
what do
one.
you? So what do you do?
Mario, look at my friend's cat. Its name is Pasta.
I'm not the smart one. I don't know what to do.
You're not the sharpest tool in the shed. You're looking pretty dumb.
Wait, aren't you a
I dropped the
wizard?
battle of matchup before I could improvise a lyric. It's fine, it didn't explode.
You ask if I was a wizard?
We're gonna get
No,
it
I asked if-
copyrighted.
Maggie was.
I'm not a wizard. What
Oh.
do you know I am? It's not a bird. What I do know is that I don't think this is the way to Gerblin Town. I think that the Gerblins are somewhere else. What we just entered was some sort of nightmare.
Okay,
did
so
fart
do
a
we need
lot.
to try to find our way back out then?
Well, I thought we were at the beginning of the cave.
No, you're just in the cave, seemingly on the bridge. The circle of light around you.
I think we should turn around.
I throw the torch over the edge.
Why would you do that?
I want to see what happens.
All right. And you watch as the torch falls, taking with it the sphere of light. And as soon as the circle falls away from you, there is a clicking.
From which direction?
Everywhere.
Let's just start walking on the bridge.
And the torch falls away, leaving you in complete darkness. Which way are you walking? Are you going forward or are you going back?
I start heading back.
Okay. What do the other two do?
I go with I don't know.
Yeah, I walk back too.
You're walking. The clicking louder. Behind you, you feel the bridge tremble as there are other footfalls shaking it beneath you. You walk faster and faster and faster.
I pull out another torch from my bag.
Do you stop and light it?
No, I hand it to the druid.
Wait, don't light it yet.
No, light it.
I put myself
that-
between my friends and the movement on the bridge. I'm just waiting.
Are you still walking?
No, not if she says to stop.
Okay, you stop. The clicking is all encompassing. The bridge is rocking furiously beneath your feet, swaying, threatening to upend, as it feels as if there is movement coming closer, slowly closer, more than a singular pair of footfalls, coming closer from the way that was forward, but is now behind. Closer.
Came up to us and now it's behind us? Coming at us again?
No.
Sorry.
You are going back. You decided to turn back the way you had come. When you are going further into the cave, the movement was in front of you. Now that you're going back, it is behind you.
Okay. Well, I'm going to look in
30
that
feet.
direction into the darkness. And I'm going to reach out with my telepathy. Try to connect.
No mind. It seems as if the only minds here you can feel are the two that are with you. 25 feet.
Pull out my great axe.
20 feet.
Crouch down.
15 feet. 10. 9.
I rage.
8.
I grab my
around myself.
I grab my dagger, my rapiers. I forgot. Yeah, I have a rapier.
3.
I rage and
2.
I fart.
Can you roll intimidation for that? Is that like a
Thank you.
scary fart? Is it a scared fart or a scary fart or both?
When I rage, I automatically fart. And then I as soon as they're like directly in front of me, I swing with my
I'm so glad Ram can't fart.
You swing your axe and you feel a neat cut. And the bridge falls out from underneath you as you plummet once again.
What the fuck?
And everybody loses a hit point as you smash into a surface once again, immediately upon falling.
Do I smash my mouth into the surface? Oh no!
Now there was that, but much shorter. Yeah, sure. You can smash your mouth.
Yeah.
It's dark. It's dark. Y'all are in a pile.
Who's on top and who's on bottom and who's the meat of the sandwich?
Who wants to be the bottom? Aspen's on the bottom. Who wants to be the meat?
I feel like I'm on the top.
I'll be the meat. I'm like the largest, I assume, out of us.
Me?
No, I am.
Well, with her wingspan, yeah, probably.
Yeah. I am like a big meaty tongue between the two slices of bread.
It is a bundle of limbs.
That's what they were selling at the taco stand, the bundle of limbs special. It's just the mystery meat that they have left over at the end of the day. It saves on waste.
So
it's good for the environment.
Are we back on the bridge?
Are we at the taco stand again?
It's dark. Are you lighting a torch?
No, I'm just feeling around me.
Hey, watch where you touch it.
Beneath me, not above me. Bridge?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna stand up and again put myself in between where the noise is coming from.
What noise?
Make like dancing, wiggling, and yeah, to see if it prompts anything. There's no light, so
there's a soft clicking.
There it is.
So we just let it come to us then?
Yes. We move towards it. Move
what
towards
do you do?
it. Start running.
Sure.
Are you going forward, or are you going back the way you came?
Forward.
Okay. The tremors begin again. Feeling like feet moving on the bridge, shaking.
I'm like right behind her,
rushing towards you as you rush towards it. 30. 25. 20. 15. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2.
I hug whatever's in front of me.
Nothing.
For fuck's sake, and I just keep walking.
Forward or back the way you came?
Forward.
The trembling begins once again in front of you again.
Can I
think
make
we
an
gotta
Arcana?
turn around and go back.
Can I make an Arcana check to see if this is an illusion of some sort?
Sure. Are you going back, or are you staying here? Or are you going forward?
I am staying still right now.
Make your Arcana check then.
15?
There's not an illusion. This doesn't feel, again, like any manufactured spell.
Can I make a nature check to see if it's a weird, fucked up cave?
I think
you don't even need to make a nature check. It is a weird, fucked up cave, 1000%.
Well, can I identify what type of weird, fucked up cave it is?
What is your experience with weird, fucked up caves?
I am a tiefling, and I have had to live in unhospitable areas because of things that my ancestors did, which consequently were not my fault. People just don't like me because I have really cool wings, and they think I'm a bird, even though I'm not a bird.
Okay. It is a fucky cave. There are places, once again, that are weird, that should not necessarily be traversed, that people don't go looking for usually, but they usually fuck around and find out.
What if the cave's a mimic? No.
You feel a tongue graze your ankle. No.
I just keep walking until somebody tells me to stop.
You're going forward or you're going back?
I think we should head back towards the entrance.
Okay, and I turn around and start walking that way.
Okay. You're walking back towards the entrance. It sounds... You're walking. You're walking. You're walking. The clicking... Still there, but less frantic. The movement on the bridge slowly comes to a gentle stop. As you walk, you hear the torch that you had dropped drops in front of you, smoldering.
Well, I pick it up before it burns the bridge down.
And you pick it up. That circle begins again in that light bluish glow of the smoldering torch. And with what seems maybe only 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, you exit the cave. Walk along the bridge until you find respite where it is tied to the edge of a ravine. It is not the way that you had initially came.
See, I told you that we had to turn around and go back.
What kind of ravine is this?
It is not where you came from.
What kind of rocks are there?
Similar rocks.
It's like me. The rock that came in is different than the rock that is here. I'm forever changed by that. I don't know if I want to go to Gerblin Town anymore.
You cut the bridge?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a stupid place, and I take the great axe to the...
What?
You cut the bridge.
I mean, I can fly. I'm not that worried. But what?
Mark on the map,
not when you're on it.
Don't go
You're
this
already-
way.
No, I know. But you guys can't get back then. Unless
I don't
you
think
fly.
it was going to work for us either way.
It's okay. We'll
But
just
where
take
are-
the other way around.
No, you're not hearing me
Yeah, we're not-
here.
We're not in the same spot.
You are not on the side of the ravine that you came from. This side, look, this place looks unfamiliar.
Is this
So we
where
obviously
Gerblin
came
Town
out-
is?
I hope so, because we're
Up on
obviously
the-
not
Does it
where
look
we
up
started.
there? Up there on the ledge, you see a series of signs. One pointing this way, one pointing that way, one pointing that way, one pointing towards you.
What
Can I
does the
read the
sign say?
signpost?
You go running up to this sign. The one pointing that way says Gerblin Town. 12 miles. The one pointing that way says main route. The one pointing this way says make a U-turn.
Okay.
How do we
So,
make a U-turn?
Can we start heading towards Gerblin Town then?
Sure. As you're walking along towards Gerblin Town, trying to suss out what the hell just happened to you, you slowly come to a conclusion that in order to go forward, you had to go back.
I was seeing.
You had to pop a Yui in order to make it back. You
That's
arrive late to the longest night in Gerblin Town. It seems like the party's pretty much winding down. There's still some pretty decent scraps. There is a Volca sprinting around Gerblin Town, as well as some of her friends, and also a wave of Gerblin children smashing through the streets in all-encompassing force. And when you walk up to Volca and she greets you, and you tell her, she asks you why you're so fucking late. Why you're so fucking late. And You tell her your story, and she's like, "Yeah, that's the shortcut."
How work?
I don't know. It was made by Gerblins. All you gotta do is believe. All you gotta do is believe hard enough.
Is there any potato soup left over?
Plenty. You have to jump into it. You have to throw one of the Gerblins into it for the potatoes to be released.
Released? Excelsior looks at the parade of Gerblins celebrating, and they do not know whether it was the destination or the journey which confused them the most.
As soon as they hear Folka say that someone needs to jump into the soup pot in order to release the potatoes, the wave of Gerblin children amorphously rises upwards and just twirls around like a lasso, as if it were about to like do like a saber toss, and just yeets one of the Gerblins. And she splashes into the soup, and potatoes go flying everywhere, landing in awaiting bowls, along with a slosh of broth and delicious meats and treats, as you all are now served some delicious flying Gerblin potato soup. Cedar soup, for those who might know.
Yeah. I picture those kids all the Gerblin kids look like the kids from Hotel Transylvania, the little werewolf kids, how it's all just one big fucking blob.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Is it good soup?
It's good soup.
Good soup.
I just leaned hard on what we were talking about last night. Sorry, not last night, but like also the fact that it's Gerblin technology. You don't know how it works. It shouldn't be able to work, but like it works.
It's like, how do bumblebees fly? They shouldn't be able to, but they sure fucking do.
True. Thank you so much, Cedar, for whatever that was.
Papa Yui, man. Make a U-turn at the nearest.
Yeah, I never would have thought to do a U-turn because that's not really a thing in Canada.
Oh, see, like I knew 10 minutes in and I said something. I'm like, hey, go back. And you guys were just like, oh, we're going to keep walking. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, it's actually this place is actually based off of a couple of places. Like this is a phenomena that has taken place or written down to have taken place several times in a lot of different parts of the world over a lot of different decades and eras, that there are like these tunnels or these caves or these trails in the forest that no one has been able to traverse just by going forward and plowing straight on through. It would just go on forever and ever, and people would feel lost and they could be completely desolate. But the second they turned back, they got to where they needed to be.
Heard of that
Just like moments in time that kind of like lost, where things just didn't make sense, where you would try and leave something but it would come back to you, just as you would try to leave one place but you had to return to keep going forward, much like the gum or the torch.
Where's the gum now?
It's back in Aspen's mouth because she took it off of your boot. I don't know, maybe she'd like stuck it on the bottom of the bowl to eat soup.
Did you swallow the gum?
You shove
Under
it
the
up,
table.
like, in the gums, and then you can...
Under the table.
Yeah, there you go.
I wouldn't put anything under the table. Also, everyone has to duck, really, like, get your knees up in your ears to get inside any of these Gerblin places.
Yeah.
Oh, except for me, because I'm a halfling.
Yeah, that's true. You party pretty equally with the Gerblins.
Yeah.
Sorry it was short. Sorry it was kind of weird, but like...
Oh,
No, it's good.
I've been really leaning on like weird lore like that lately.
Yeah.
I've been re-listening to the Magnus archives and stuff in preparation for the next season. So like,
It was a lot of fun, Cedar.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Lots of fart jokes. Thanks for farting around and finding out.
Yeah.
Even if you didn't really find out, but you did a lot of farting around.
There was a lot of farting around. So who are
For
you,
old time's
Cedar?
sake.
Where can we
My name-
find you?
My name is Cedar the Barefoot. You can find me on TikTok. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Twitter. You can find me on Facebook. I'm all over the fucking place. I'm here on Twitch doing variety streams. I still haven't decided if I'm going to be getting back to my regular schedule yet because I have to work some really long hours this week because it's the winter generic holiday season. And people, y'all want some lots of fucking trees and reeds and shit. Damn. Like, oh my gods. My pockets are full of pine needles. My hands are covered in pine pitch. I smell delicious.
You are delicious.
But everybody's sick. There's a flu going around. Wash your fucking hands and wear a fucking mask.
And get your flu shot.
Get your flu shot. Damn it.
Yeah.
I love you. Stay safe.
And clean your ass and drink some water and take your meds.
Wash your ass. Take your meds.
Wash your
water.
meds. Take ass.
Eat meds. Eat meds. Eat that kitty like Eric Novak do. In this book that Lol's said is one of them dime store trash novels.
All for the dime store trash novels.
We love
Maggie,
a good dime store trash
who are
novel.
you? Where can people find you?
It's called Stuck With You by Allie Hazelwood. Sorry.
I'm Maggie, also known as Hollow Eyes. I do not have a strong social media presence. Sometimes I tweet funny things. Sometimes I make TikToks of Toad in a jar. The Mario character, not a frog. Sometimes, you know the reference, don't you, Cedar? Sometimes I do other things. He's a frog. But besides that, I'll be back next month when the Vactaire stuff starts again. I am in the Monday campaign as Atlas, Worldgraph, the Derpy Centaur, and then on Fridays as Elise, who did so many cool things in the last year, like the time that they lit a firebolt and they hit somebody who they had thrown the jug of alchemy at, and so they were doused in alcohol. It was really cool.
Don't forget the time
And the
that
time
they
that
farted.
I also lit a firebolt over a fire as I farted and lit the fire.
Yeah.
Which actually happened. If you like fart jokes, I'm your
Pixiest farts.
Yeah, if you like fart jokes, just watch anything on our channel because it's going to be dick and fart jokes all over the place. Artemis, who are you? Where can people find you?
Here, mostly. So I'm Artemis, and I'm the content coordinator and social media manager and other things for the Vactaire.
Everything. All the things.
Yeah, right now, yeah. I kind of just do a smattering of things. It changes every day.
It's amazing.
I run our Fixies 5 game on Friday nights, and I play an Aphi's game on Mondays, and other things throughout the week. If you're looking for me, here is the best place to look for me, so. I'm not hard to find.
Nope. And I'm DM Aphi the DM on all social media with a bunch of underscores under there. You can also find me at the Vactaire socials or on Discord.
I was the DM tonight, though.
You were the DM tonight.
Well, I was something.
That's just my handle, Aphi the DM.
Yeah. She is
DM
the
stuff.
DM.
Aphi runs this fucking place.
Yeah, this is her house.
Yeah, it is.
True.
We just work here.
I don't know. I just work here.
Yeah. But yeah, you can catch me here on Monday nights. I DM the Mistwalkers Monday nights starting again in January. Play Ram, a Warforged Barbarian, on Friday nights in the Fixies 5 game. I'm in the one-shots, and yeah, you can river and whatever. Join our Discord. We have Humble Bundle giveaways and more information about the Extra Life campaign we're running. If you don't know what Extra Life is, shame on you, but go check it out. It's a pretty good shit. It's
got lots of cool stuff coming up in the new year.
Yeah, we got lots of cool stuff coming up in the new year. We also have our sponsor, CanadianDice.ca. Order by December 10th, and you will get it before Christmas. Use the code TheVectaire, all one word, for 10% off. And yeah, join us tomorrow for 10 candles. Christmas at Ground Zero.
Bring tissues.
Bring tissues, because we're all gonna fucking die, and I'm not saying that jokingly. The chance of survival in that game is 0.01%. So, mind. Have a good night, everyone.